Rugby can be a confusing game sometimes, right? Even for seasoned fans. A couple of recent moments in the Quilter Nations Series really got people talking, and honestly, a little fired up. First, we saw the All Blacks score an early try against Scotland. Kim Ruggard finished it off, but it was the break by lock Josh Lord that raised eyebrows. He seemed to pick the ball up from the base of a ruck and just run straight through. The defense was completely flat-footed. A lot of fans online immediately cried foul, saying you can't just pick the ball out of a ruck like that. Then, to make things even more interesting, just a little while earlier in the Japan match, their tight head Shuhei Takeuchi did something that looked almost identical. But instead of a try, he got penalized for it. Naturally, this led to all sorts of wild theories online about referees favoring certain teams. But hold on, before we all put on our tinfoil hats, there's actually a very simple explanation. Luckily, legendary referee Nigel Owens cleared it all up on World Rugby's Whistle Watch. And it all comes down to one tiny but crucial detail. What exactly is a ruck? In the Japan game, Takeuchi was bound into the ruck. He had his hands down and picked up the ball. As Nigel explained, you can't play the ball with your hands when you're part of a ruck. To do that legally, he would have had to unbind himself first, which would have ended the ruck, and then he could play the ball. So that was a clear penalty. Now, let's look at the All Blacks try. Here's the key difference. When Josh Lord went for the ball, there were no Scottish players on their feet and bound to the New Zealand players over the ball. So technically, a ruck had not been formed. What you have is just a tackle situation. Since it wasn't a ruck, the law about not using your hands doesn't apply. Lord was picking the ball up from a tackle situation, which is perfectly legal. He had one leg back, the ball was in front of him, and he was completely entitled to pick it up and go. So one play was an illegal move in a ruck, and the other was a brilliant legal play from a tackle. It's a subtle difference, but it's what makes rugby such a complex and fascinating game. It really shows how a split-second decision and a deep understanding of the laws can create moments of genius on the field. What did you think when you first saw it? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more rugby breakdowns. Thanks for watching.